Hello and welcome. My name is Anna Plugatier. I am International Admissions and Recruitment Officer at Carleton University with undergraduate international admissions. And today we're going to talk about how to apply and what you need in terms of documents when you're applying from French Baccalaureate. So I am delighted that you're applying to Carleton University for your post-secondary education. We have lots to offer. There are 22 undergraduate programs that you can choose from. And within this 22 programs, there will be over 130 specializations, majors, and minors that you can combine. So it's a very flexible approach. We are located in the city of Ottawa, the beautiful capital of Canada. And our campus is one campus school, first of all, and we are in a beautiful green setting between the river and the canal. Our faculty are not only your instructors and teachers, but they are also award-winning researchers. So it's very important for you to know that you're not only working with teachers, but they're also specialists and professionals in their industry. They are doing research. Majority of our programs will have some kind of experiential learning opportunity built in, either through co-op or internship or practicum or fieldwork. So do check out what's available for your program and consider this as an add-on to your degree. And of course, when you become a member of our community, it will be your most supportive, very diverse and very caring community. So lots of support through either academic advising center or health center, or for students who will be living in residence. For international students, we have International Student Services Office and many, many more places where you can go for help. So for admission requirements, the best way to get to know what you need to apply for your program would be to go to our application website and take a look at this beautiful chart where you can put the education background, which is international high school for you, the curriculum, of course, French Baccalaureate in your case, and the program of interest. Once you click on get details, you will have a list of prerequisites, so a list of subjects that you need to have on your transcript to be considered for a program. And of course, this list will vary from program to program. We would consider at least 6 academic courses, and the minimum grade will have to be 10 or better. And for prerequisites, so for that specific subject or subjects that will be required for your program, that has to be 12 or better. So for example, if for international business, you have to have mathematics on your transcript, the mark has to be 12 or better. Now, majority of programs will be considered just based on your grades. So we'll look at your grades, we'll calculate the average. If it meets the requirements, you're good. There are several programs where you will have to provide additional documents like portfolio, audition, or supplementary application, and we'll talk about it in a few moments. And of course, because you're not educated in English, you will be required to provide English proficiency test score. You also should know that for most of your subjects in your final year, you could be considered for advanced standing. The grade, the mark for the subject that could be considered for transfer credit has to be 12 or better, and the maximum of 3 subjects could be considered. And we will work kind of with the program you're going into to make sure that transfer credits that are being added to your account are most useful for your degree program. So there are 2 ways to submit application to us. You can go through the Ontario University's Application Center, which is a unified application platform for students applying to universities in the province of Ontario, or you can go directly through our website, through Carleton 360. You may be already familiar with this platform if you have submitted, if you have signed up for it earlier and you're receiving some emails from us. So that would be the same place where you can submit your application. Regardless of how you submit your application, once you've done that, then you will have to provide your documents, and you will upload those documents directly to Carleton 360. Even if you applied through UAC, the documents will have to be uploaded directly through Carleton 360. And once that happens, your application is considered complete. And then the next step would be for us, admission officers, to review your application and your documents. And if decision is made, you will receive a notification that some changes happen to your application, go and review. It could be a decision, or could be a request for additional document. So because there are two ways to apply, I want to talk a little bit about when to use which application. So if you're applying to several universities in the province of Ontario, it is best to use the platform OUAC. Also, if you are a Canadian citizen or permanent resident living abroad, there's also an application for you. You should be using OUAC. You should not be using direct application. The fee, 166 Canadian dollars, covers your application to 3 programs or 3 universities. If you want to apply to more than 3 programs or universities, you can do that absolutely, and there will be additional fee for more choices. If you're not a Canadian citizen or permanent resident in Canada, you are applying to Carleton University and you may be considering another school in another province, then you could be using direct application. You can still use OUAC if you want, but you could be using direct application as well. With the direct application, the fee is 100 Canadian dollars, and you can choose 2 programs to be considered with us through that application. Now, majority of our programs will remain open until April 1st. The application is open now. You can apply anytime, and April 1st would be the deadline. There are several programs that do require additional documents, and the deadline for those programs to apply and to submit all required documents is March 1st, so about a month earlier. Those programs are architectural studies, humanities, industrial design, Bachelor of Information Technology with specific major in interactive multimedia design program. So these 4 programs require portfolio. So it's very important that you go to our website and check out how to submit that portfolio. Bachelor of Music will require an audition piece, so you will have to record something. And again, do check out how to submit that. And Bachelor of Social Work requires a supplementary application. So deadline for the 6 programs to apply is March 1st for everyone. For every other program, that's April 1st. So when we're looking for your documents, when we say upload your documents to us, we're looking for your transcripts. So we're looking for your transcripts for your year grade 11, so première, and first trimester or 2 trimesters, depending on when you're applying, of your terminal. Now, we would need your final baccalaureate results when the program is completed sometime in June, but for our conditional offer for earlier decision, we will be looking at your premiere and first couple of trimesters, so first trimester of your terminal, and we need to see those marks. English proficiency score will be required, so you have to make sure that you take a test, TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo, whatever is available to you, and we have several other tests that we accept, so on our website you will see that. And final results will have to be available later, but we still would need them. So once you have those final results, you can go and upload them as well. So to fulfill the English proficiency, you must have the English proficiency score report provided to us. So we do accept quite a few different tests, so make sure that you take one of them, that you meet the requirement, and you submit it to us. And just so you know, Anglais and Terminal cannot fulfill English proficiency requirement. You have to have a test because your education is not in English overall. So just looking at the overall admission timeline, kind of think about the different steps that will happen. So once you have submitted your application, you will receive an acknowledgement email that will tell you that your institution, us, have received your application, and we tell you the list of documents that you need to submit. You will go directly to Carleton 360 to our portal to upload those documents. So regardless of how you submitted your application, you will go to Carleton 360 to upload your documents, so copies of your transcripts and your English proficiency. We do something called rolling admission offers, which means that we make decisions as files become complete. So if in January we see your transcript was 1 or 2, well, at that point, 1 trimester worth of marks, your English proficiency is there, we can start making decisions, and we will be doing decisions as files become complete. So you could have your offer as early as February or as late as April, May. So it really depends on when we have all those required documents. Sometimes we'll look at your transcript and we see that maybe we're missing a grade, maybe we want a higher grade, so we will be waiting for another transcript. Then we will put this additional request for the document on your Carleton 360 portal. So do take time to check out periodically, monitor your portal, make sure that you see all the necessary documents and fulfill those required documents when you have a moment. When you receive an offer, there will be a deadline on that offer of admission by which you have to secure your spot in the program. You have to accept your offer of admission. So when you're ready to make that decision, go to the application, how you submit it. So if you submitted your application through UAC, go to UAC to accept your offer. If you apply directly, you go to Carleton 360 and accept your offer there. There will be other deadlines to be aware of. So there is a deadline by which you have to accept the residence offer, which will be included in your offer of admission in a package. So the deadline is June 8th for that. And from that moment on, once you have accepted the offer, there will be emails coming from different parts of university that are important in preparation for your move to Carleton. Of course, one of the major things will be to register for courses. So once you have accepted the offer, there will be orientation sent to you about how to select courses, how to build up your schedule, how to register for those courses. And that typically takes, that happens in June, kind of at the end of June. And of course, because decision would have been made sometime, say in February, March, the offer would be conditional at that point, meaning that we know you have not finished your program yet, and we will be expecting your final results at some point. So we will want to see your final results whenever they become available. So that those final results you can upload whenever you have them in June, July. So the offer of admission will be a package of several pages that will have, of course, first of all, it will tell you what program you have been admitted to. If you have applied to several programs to us, it will also have information about, excuse me, the status of those programs. If you have been granted, if you are eligible for other program, it will state so or not eligible. There will be confirmation of scholarship. If you have been eligible and granted an entrance scholarship, it will be listed on this offer of admission, and it will have a confirmation of guaranteed place in residence. So all these pieces will have a deadline by which you have to accept the offer and make sure that you will apply for residence by the deadline on that offer as well. The offer of admission, if you are an international citizen, will be used for application for study permit, and that's very important. So as soon as you have received your offer admission, we recommend that you start looking into the application for study permit. It may take sometimes several months for this process, so do not delay. As soon as you have your offer of admission, do apply for study permit. That's why we recommend that students go with the application process as early as you can and provide the documents required for admission as soon as you can, so you can apply for the study permit as soon as you can as well. Now, I want to confirm for you that the majority of our offers are conditional, and I know a lot of students will ask for final offers because they think that those offers somehow better for study permit application. That's not the case. Our conditional offers just absolutely fine to apply for study permit. Canadian Immigration Agency is very well aware of our practice, and the majority of offers are conditional, and they accept our offers, conditional offers, as part of the study permit application routinely, and there are no issues. In fact, we do not reissue our offers. Final offers are available to students only who have applied late and already would have their final marks. So then the offer is just one offer and it's final. But for you, majority of you who would have been admitted in February, March, April with conditional offer, we will lift the condition once we see your final marks, but we do not reissue a new offer. Now, I know that this is very short and kind of more an overarching review of the process for you, so you may still have some questions. So the best way to get those answers and, kind of address your concerns would be either by joining us through the live chat Monday to Friday. We have a chat from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Canadian Ottawa time. You can just jump in on our page on the website, and you will have an opportunity to log in into a quick chat and just have a conversation with myself or one of my colleagues. If you have a situation that you would like to discuss a little bit more in detail, perhaps your parents have questions, absolutely you can do so by arranging a one-on-one meeting with myself or one of my colleagues. There is a schedule on our website where you can select the time and day that works for you best, and then we will meet in a virtual kind of Zoom meeting or Teams meeting, and we can discuss your situation. We also have for you an opportunity to chat with our current international students. They are happy to kind of provide unscripted perspective from their point of view, how they feel about Carleton, about the programs, about accommodation. So if you want to chat with one of them, absolutely, our website have that opportunity. Just choose a student you would like to chat with and ask your questions. And of course, the best way to kind of to see how the campus looks like and kind of get a little bit more of a feel for the school would be to go through the campus tours. On our website, you will have links to several options, and do that. Just give yourself an opportunity to get to know Carleton University a little bit better. And of course, keep in touch. Internationalcarleton.ca is our general email line that's being answered every day. Lots of questions there, and we're happy to answer. But of course, you can reach out directly to me. This is my email address, so take a note of it. I am admissions officer, so I can definitely help you understand what would be required and how you may be considered for your program. And of course, social media outlets, we're there as well. If you have any questions, you can just jump in and ask your question there. So thank you very much. This has been short, but if you have any further questions, reach out to us and we will be happy to chat with you. Thank you and have a good day.